Welcome back to The Local Show, a service of Geddes Federal Savings and Loan and Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts. The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in Central New York. The Local Show, locally produced by Zoe Advertising. Now, here are your hosts, Tom and Steve.
We are back, folks, and that means, well, you are too. Thank you for joining us on this weekend. It's Tom and Steve and The Local Show. Steve is back from vacation, and chaos ensues. It begins. How are you, buddy?
Did it ever stop?
No, it never did.
No. It's good to be back.
Yeah. You went all the way out to Cancun. That's in Mexico, isn't it?
It is in Mexico.
Yeah.
And Tom, you take lots of planes
and bridges and
dangerous roads. Yes, it's amazing. Planes, trains, and automobiles.
Yeah.
The travel was uneventful.
Good. That's what you want. Right.
Wonderful. Because if you can get uneventful.
They're not doing masks on the planes anymore, are they?
No.
Good.
But on the way back, I had my fish pliers.
Fish pliers?
Pliers. My little 5-inch pliers.
Can you bring that on a plane?
You can't bring 6-inch pliers.
No kidding.
You can bring 5-inch pliers. And I've flown with these multiple times because I had...
Because?
Because I bring a fishing pole when I go in my bag.
Right. But you have your pliers like in the seat, like you're waiting for something to happen?
Right. Well, so anyway, so I get pulled out because I was specially screened. I think you did it to me.
Yeah.
And anyway, they said, you can't have these. I go, they're 5 inches. Look it up. You can't have 6-inch pliers. These are 5-inch. I go, look, then they're not sharp. No, sir, you can't have these. I go, you're wrong. And they took my pliers.
Did they take them?
Yeah. So now I got to go back to the dollar store and get a pair of pliers.
You didn't do like on Meet the Parents where he starts saying, it's not like I have a bomb on the plane, and you can't say bomb on a plane.
I didn't do that. I was annoyed. And this other guy looked next to me and goes, that's like really dumb. This guy looked at me and the other guy.
Golly.
I go, well, you're wrong. I go, if you were to look it up right now, 6-inch, 5-inch or less, that's what these are. Because that's why I got that size.
What would have been funnier is if you pulled out a machete and said, this I can't bring on the plane. This is too big.
That would be perfect. That would be perfect.
Goodness. Well, escapades with Steve. So Geddes Federal Savings and Loan. Christmas is around the corner. Some people, Steve, will buy things using the equity in their home. And I think that Geddes Federal Savings and Loan, being a local bank, can help you do that really quickly.
Yeah, if you want to buy a kitchen for your spouse.
Right. Get the kitchen remodeled.
How about this? Rubber stone in the basement floor.
Yeah.
Or anything from anywhere. Geddes is here. They're so local. Even as I was traveling, I noticed banks. And I noticed the signage at the airport. There was mortgages by this one company.
Right.
And that is what Geddes does so well. But they do it here, and you always hear the horror stories of people that try to do things far away.
Yeah.
Not here. Call Geddes. Do it with Geddes. If you're going to buy a house, still buy a house.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now's the time.
Or the home equity line of credit. But or maybe the stock market's creeping you out a little bit and you want to put some money in a certificate of deposit. Yes. I could say CD, but I wanted to trip on the words.
Simple.
They got it right there. Get it at Geddes, right here in town. Geddes Federal Savings and Loan.
They're so local that we'll have the president on
That's
in
right.
just
We're
a
going to
little
see
while.
Brian here in a little bit. So that's how local they are.
Very good. Speaking of local, and a local business that's been around for quite some time, Industrial Color Labs. Michelle Ricciardi is the president of Industrial Color Labs. How are you today?
Great.
It's great to have you.
Thanks for having me.
Now, who exactly are you? Are you related to anybody there?
Sure. My dad's owner of the company, Hank Vomart. Everyone knows Hank.
That's right.
From his old commercials from the 80s and 90s, but...
Keep them forever with Industrial Color Labs.
Hi, I'm Hank Vomart from Industrial Color Labs. What you've just seen is an exciting new 2-hour portrait service that's sweeping the country. That same 2-hour portrait service is now available right here in Syracuse at Industrial Color Labs.
Yeah.
Yep. So
I remember.
Now, your dad's 110 now?
Not quite. Everyone thinks he is, though.
We used to run his commercials on WHEN radio back in the day. I remember that.
How'd the jingle go, Tom? Do you remember?
Industrial Color Labs.
That's right. Very good.
Yeah. Where'd you have that made, by the way? That's an old one.
It's a classic. It's just been around. I don't remember who did it, but people still sing it as they walk in the door, and I haven't run it in 10 years, and people still know it. So it's crazy.
Yeah, well, the retro's coming back. Burger King is bringing back their jingle, which was nice. I like that.
The Whopper jingle?
Yeah, the Whopper. You know,
hold the pickles, hold the lettuce.
And you know, it brings people back, and I think it's good. Retro is new. You know. So tell us, how have things changed over the years from what you've done in the past, like when Steve was shooting weddings, up to now? What's been going on?
Yeah, we've pretty much totally transitioned to digital. Everything people want is digital, and so you have these old clunky tapes. Well, now you can just put everything on a hard drive and watch them on your computer and archive them forever. Most people, even with photos now, people don't even use digital cameras anymore. They really are just, everything's on your phone.
That's something.
And you can order right from your phone, go on our website, get your prints, get your Christmas cards.
Can you solve the my phone is full of pictures, is full scenario? How do you fix that problem?
Just download them all to a thumb drive or hard drive. Very easy.
And you can make like pictures.
Absolutely. We still do actually make 4x6 beautiful photo quality prints.
Wow. My wife Judy loves pictures. And we just came back from vacation. Let's make some pictures. Probably the only reason, right? Let's make some pictures of that from when we just got back.
Yeah.
Let's make photos. And you're right. And you don't, and then it's better too.
It really is. I mean, there's nothing like holding an album in your hand and really reliving the memories instead of just passing a phone around, I do. I like that. We had some friends over the summer, and we pulled out they were in our wedding, and we pulled out our old wedding album. And it was nice to sit there at the table and look through, phones, passing a little tablet around. It just doesn't have the same effect. Now, do you restore old photos? My father-in-law, I'm asking for a friend. My father-in-law, he is from Ireland, and he has this picture. I think it's like from the World War I. Wow. His father or my mother-in-law's father. Anyway, on a horse, and it's I said, "Well, take it over to Industrial Color Labs." And do you do that? I hope I did the right thing. Yeah, we don't actually work on the originals. Everything is done digitally. We scan it into our systems, work on it in Photoshop, and then print you out a brand new one. So you still get the old one back the way it was, but then you get a file and your new print, and we can make them same size, bigger, smaller.
Wow. So actually, people can do restoring.
Yeah, but here's a picture. You said your dad took this?
Yep.
Look at that shot of that eagle. I'm holding it up for
an eagle.
The viewers on YouTube can see this.
Yep.
Yes.
But it's beautiful. It's on a canvas frame. And it's a beautiful print. So you can make, this is like art though.
Yeah, well, that's an actual photograph that was taken.
Sure.
And we print on canvas, we can print on rag paper, we can print on photo paper. So there's all different mediums we can print on and make perfect gifts.
And people still make Christmas cards. Tom?
Yes.
People still do Christmas cards.
Absolutely. We love photo Christmas cards. This time of year, when you go to the mailbox and you open up, you're so glad to see your family members,
and you put them around your
friends you don't ever see.
Yeah,
absolutely. We love doing Christmas cards. Photo Christmas cards are just a favorite thing to print, and everyone loves getting them in the mail. And
if people haven't been in this area their whole life, like Tom and I, that know Industrial Color Labs. There's the downtown one right across from DeJulio's Armenius, or not there anymore, Tom. Right there. That's
is that a uniform outlet now.
The uniform right at Burnett and Lodi.
Yeah.
Okay, but the one I see all the time is Linden Corners.
That's our big main store.
Yeah, that's
That's where we do everything pretty much, and we'd love to.
Yeah, sure.
Drum up some business for Christmas time, because Christmas, photos make the best gifts.
Yeah,
any kind of photos.
And you don't have to wait around, folks. I mean, it really, seriously, you go in and you can talk to Michelle and talk to the staff, and you're not like, hoping you're going to get something delivered. And then when you get it, if you don't like it, what do you have to do? You got to send it back, and that takes another week or two. So, do it locally.
Tom, it's real local business. Even downtown, Sharon, who works downtown, has pictures of my kids when they were kids on the wall down there.
Wow, that's
with all these pictures of all these friends. So it really is local.
So really quickly, do you still service photographers and develop film or anything? Does anybody use film?
Most people find film. There are still some students that are dabbling and getting back into film, but most people find old film. They're cleaning out their parents' house.
I see. Oh, I get what you're saying.
And they open up a drawer and there's like 10 rolls of film that have never been developed. So we can still help you out with that. Yep.
Excellent. Great. All right. Well, and another question. I did have another question really quickly here. Do you think that film cameras will ever come back like vinyl records, like vinyl
It's totally
right now?
possible. It is totally possible. It all depends on the makers, too, if they still can get film. That's the hard part.
And if the makers can make money.
They'll do it, right?
But it's industrialcolorlab.com.
That's their website. Yep.
And if they want to call the 471-1155 number, that goes to downtown.
That's a downtown store.
Yeah.
And the 449-1155 out at Linden Corners.
There we go. All right, Michelle, thank you so much, and we'll send people over your way. I think you're going to get a huge glut of people in now from being on the show.
Thanks for having me so much. Appreciate it.
All right, Kevin Mathewson is coming up next. He's the owner and a licensed funeral director at Mathewson-Forani Funeral Home. We'll talk to him next on The Local Show on 570 WSYR.